Hello, good afternoon. My name is Nurse Rain, and I see here that I've been asked to check up on a few different things for you today. And right, we'll see what we can't do about this issue. Right. So just to make 100% sure that I do have the correct file, and you are the same person in front of me as in my file, I'm going to have to ask a few very basic questions, so do forgive me, please. Can I please have your full name? Right, okay. And your date of birth, please. Okay, and then the primary concern that you have today. Right. Okay, good. So that all looks absolutely correct. That is a good thing. So it looks like you've had a fair few different diagnostic tests run. And unfortunately, it seems a lot of them have been inconclusive. So I'm very sorry to hear that. That must be frustrating for you. But never fear, we'll get to the bottom of it, won't we? Bit by bit, we'll get to the bottom of it. Alright, I can see that. Yes. Okay, and then the date. Okay, so today I'm going to be going to test a few things, some nerves, some reactions, just to make sure that the basics are all covered and things are working as we would expect. Of course, it's always going to be our first clue if you see anything even slightly out of the ordinary. So if I can have patience for a moment while I get myself ready. Alright, so I think what we'll do is start with checking your pupil response with my handy dandy little light here. Alright. Okay, so you can just look straight forward, perhaps at my nose, and I'm going to be seeing how well your pupils dilate and retract. Okay, so it is a bit of a bright light, but please do your best to keep your eyes wide open for me, okay? Here we go. Alright. Okay, yeah. And then, right. Okay. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and then here. Mm-hmm. 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 There we go. Slow as we go. Alright. So those reactions seem to be approximately what you would expect. And now I'm going to do something very similar. Still involves my little light. And what we're going to do is I'm going to have you follow my finger. And then the light is going to stay the same. Instead of the light moving this time, I'm going to be shining the light steady. And I'll be moving my finger and tracking your ability to track my finger. Okay. That's good. Okay, you ready? Alright. So here comes the light, and then we'll do the finger part. Right. Okay. So here's a look at my finger. So I'm going to switch hands, and we're going to see how we do over here. Hello, peekaboo. Alright, peekaboo, and across again. Alright. Okay. Not bad at all. Alright, I'm just going to make a couple of notes just real quick here before we move on to the next section. Just a few so that I don't miss anything. Now, did you find that the light caused any kind of pain, headachy type feelings, or just the usual, right, the eye watering from the brightness, of course. That's to be expected. That's good. For some people it can trigger a migraine or something similar. So that helps us figure things out for you. Okay. So now I'm just going to take a little look inside each of your ears. Okay, it might feel a little cold when I have a gentle peek inside, but I'll be as gentle and careful as I can. Okay, so all I need you to do is keep looking straight ahead and be as still as you can. Okay. Alright. Let's do this then. Okay. Just have a quick peek right in here. And light. I see you have the wet earwax. Interesting what DNA stipulates, right? And then I'll give that a real quick peek over here. Okay, just bear with me a moment. Alright. Okay, good. Okay. Great, perfect. Okay, I'll just put that one down here. And once again, I'll be sticking to my written notes. I know it's a bit archaic. Some folks like to use computers. I know a lot of my colleagues prefer to just type straight into a computer, but what can I say? I'm old school. I do that part afterwards. Or I might give it to someone else to do afterwards, sure. Okay. Right. So now I'm going to test a few of your other reflexes, including your knees down here. Okay. So let's just get and you can just stay seated as you are, as long as I can reach the front of your knees and I can stand sideways so as not to be kicked. And not be just fine. Okay? Alright, you ready? Lefty's working just fine. And righty as well. Excellent. Perfect. Alright, well, let's see. I see I've been left some mystery tools here to use to check you up here. So I'm just going to have a little listen to your heartbeat. Okay? Just breathe normally. It's okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, that seems to be all right. Right. Something else my colleagues had wanted me to check specifically. Okay, so not quite certain where this is supposed to plug into your butt. I'll give it a shot. Just give me 1 minute and I will figure that in. Oh, you do? Okay, all right. Well, color me surprised. You learn something new every day, don't you? Okay, I'll just hand this over to you, then you can plug it in the right orifice. I guess suppose. What would you call it? A port? Do you? Okay, all right. I must admit this is the first. That seems. Right. Huh. All right. Okay. Let me just clear the display window here for a second. Having a bit of an issue displaying. Okay. Wow. This is very handy, I must say. It's tracked everything. Your heart rate, your... Okay. Hopefully we can rely on the accuracy of this doodad. Okay. Right, and then if I... Huh. Fascinating you are. It's not every day someone like you comes into my clinic. I have to say I'm quite enjoying this. I love to learn new things, you see. I mean, the basics are generally the same. But... Okay, so it seems... Did they mention this this one corrupted file? No? Okay. Well, that might be H5162. You're not familiar? Okay. I'm afraid I'm not familiar. I need to consult I'll need to consult a specialist, and most likely what I'm going to need to do is get you all set up for the meanwhile, and I will refer you on to a specialist. I do have someone fantastic in mind, though. Never fear. Fantastic. I'll make a note of this file. Just a moment. Make note of that. Okay. This is out. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Well, everything else seems to be generally in order. Was there any other concerns that you had to bring up other than the main? Right. Okay. I can definitely put that in a file for the specialist to check into. In the meanwhile, what I can do for you is give you a prescription. It's going to help you out. It won't completely fix, it won't solve the issue, but it will take care of the symptoms in the meanwhile until you have a chance to see the specialist. But I don't think he's too heavily booked up. I think it should be a pretty quick turnaround. I don't think he'll be waiting for 2 days. So if I can... Thank you, of course. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm just gonna, once again, you know me, old school, just going to write out the findings. Clicky click. Okay, my findings. We'll just short notes. Don't worry, I won't keep you. Okay. File. Okay. So then I'm going to administer this. So I can give you some right away. I do have a sample amount on hand of the medication that I am prescribing while you wait. All right, and no, it doesn't. It's all right. It doesn't matter whether or not you've had food or drink. It doesn't play a role, but that's really great that you thought about that. That's good. Oh, you did, hey? Had a nice sandwich right before you came, of course. Oh yeah, I heard that they were good there. I haven't had a chance to try myself yet. Okay, so let's see. Let's write this out. You'll need to take this twice a day. Alright, so ideally morning and evening, if you can manage. But if it's a few hours off, it's not going to make a big deal. Okay, and so I'll give you enough that should last until you can see the specialist. But if for whatever reason it takes longer than expected, please just do call in, okay? And my office staff will be able to forward on your request for a renewal. Okay. Here we are, your prescription, okay? Like I said, morning and evening, doesn't matter if you've had food or drink, it won't make a difference. Alright, okay, so I'm just going to do you, and then I will find my sample amount, okay? Just give me a moment over here. Now it is in the liquid form, but I promise it does not taste horrible. I know a lot of them do, but you do want to make sure that you get the bubbles out, and you want to have the full amount. Alright. So if I can just get you to lean your head back slightly and say a nice big ah, and I'll drop it right in for you. Okay. Ready? Ah. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Now, see, I told you it wasn't too terrible. I do understand, though, a lot of them can be quite bitter. Yeah. Okay. So is there any other concerns you had before we depart? No. Okay. Right. Well, I do wish you the best of luck, and I do believe that this specialist is going to be relatively quick. Their offices will call you and to set up an appointment time that works. Well then, it was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much.